Well, for sure. Start the show.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Jed Adventures. But there you stand where he stood. Miss you, Edward. I miss you. That being said, guys, we'll go ahead and get the show started. I know it's late for the trailer review, but it's kind of early for the time. October's right around the corner, and I'm super excited for The Walking Dead coming out. The trailer that we're going to review today, for season 7, it came out, about a month ago. But I'm also going to include stuff about the comics. By the way, this is John. We'll give you a little insight to the younger adolescent mind. He's a frequent Walking Dead watcher, right?
No.
No? Who's your favorite character?
Michonne.
Michonne? Why Michonne?
Because she has a sword.
It's a katana, first of all.
Oh, whatever. Same difference.
Second favorite character?
Daryl.
Daryl? He's not in the comic, right?
Yeah.
I've thought that, maybe they could add him in the comic later, since Robert Kirkman has that ability to now. And he kind of has his hand in both. I mean, obviously he's the creator of Walking Dead, but I've always wanted for him to be put in the comic. I don't know if it'll happen, but without further ado, guys, season 7 release of Walking Dead trailer right there. Right there.
I'm gonna beat the holy hell out of one of you.
Yes.
Maybe.
Since you're in the club now, you get to wear the hat.
Love you, Dad.
I love you.
I believe this one bloom for your little girl.
You don't need a picture of me. You never will again.
Catch. The tiger. You doing this because you want to die?
No. We can find a way. I'm still with you.
We can make it.
Oh, seriously?
Let him go.
Wherever we all wind up. You in?
I'm in.
I've changed, adapted. I'm a survivor.
Pick the baby.
Not like in the sauce.
We fight.
I get it.
We do it together.
Alright.
You.
As long as it's all of us, we can do anything.
Are it. I won't let you
Where's
die.
that good music?
Everything's his, or will be.
There are rules.
Yeah.
You earn what you take.
Whatever he's done to you, there's always more.
We should have made a deal with them when we could have.
You should know. There is no door number 4. This is the only way.
I don't know what the hell's going on in the most wonderful way.
I am King Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Welcome
Whoa.
to the kingdom.
Oh, look, there's Margaret. Oh, there he is.
Nice.
What the heck?
No.
Oh, look, he's smart. What?
It's getting close, guys. It is getting
23rd.
close.
Let's do it.
23rd of October.
20
It's coming
days
out.
and like
So a lot of different thoughts initially, and a lot of different things. It's the show obviously is vastly different than the comics. Not vastly, but you know, there's a lot of things that are way different. They're going to introduce Ezekiel,
yeah, that guy.
which is kind of weird. There's going to be spoilers later on about the comic. I'll hold off on the spoilers, and you know, there's some stuff that he might not even know that I know because I've been being current with it. But as far as the show goes, Negan, it seems like he's going to be awesome. I think they're going to tone down the cussing a lot, obviously, because it's an AMC show. I think they'll add stuff here and there, but in the comic, Negan cusses a lot. A lot. Like a lot.
A lot.
Like a lot.
Like a lot.
Like a lot.
Like
Ridiculously, like a lot. Like every other word is like, you know.
mhm.
So, I mean, we saw different things. I'm more excited about the Kingdom because it's introducing another community, and that adds a whole other aspect. We still haven't. I mean, we know of the Wolfpack, but we don't they haven't had a hand in it. I'm wondering if they're going to do that for season 7. And I know there's a lot of speculation as of who's going to die at the end of
Thanks for showing.
of Negan's bat. And I honestly, I've seen a few theories, and I've fallen into one or two, but I just decided that I can't believe anything until the show comes out. Who do you think is going to die?
Michonne.
Michonne? Really? I don't know. I don't think they'll kill off Glenn, just because I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But, you know, Robert
It'd be
Kirkman...
too obvious.
Think so? And I know Robert Kirkman has always said, you know, this is his opportunity to change what he thinks he did wrong in the comic. So Robert Kirkman previously stated that he didn't want in the comic Rick loses a hand.
Yeah, and then Carl. Carl already lost his
Carl lost his eye. I mean, obviously they're up to speed with that in the show, but in the comic that happened pretty early on, and that's something that Robert Kirkman said that he regrets doing. So you can see that he's trying to fix things that he felt like he could have done differently in the comic. Then he can't change everything. Obviously, if you kill off someone, you know, you can't bring them back to life.
Unless it was like a dream.
Or a zombie, you know. Like Andrea. Another spoiler that I'll release later. But overall, what do you think of the trailer?
It's terrible.
Terrible?
No.
I didn't like the whole memory flashback.
I know,
thing.
I think it was
like
a waste.
they could have let out at least a little bit more. I mean, obviously they have a lot of people hooked. I know they're going through different things. I mean, what's going on? Okay, so if you're just getting into Walking Dead, if you just finished season 6, or if you're barely getting in, you know, just want to know more, where are we at right now? We know Maggie's pregnant. We know that. We know everyone is in front of this new villain introduced in the show called Negan.
Except for that one girl that was at the end.
What one girl?
The girl that was in the end, she had like her own cutscene and everything.
Is she part of the group?
No. Wait, yeah, she is. Remember the girl that was with the governor?
I'm lost.
Tara, I think.
Tara?
Yeah. No.
Tara was at the end? Tara's the only one not in it?
Yeah, she's the only one not in it.
Okay. So at that point, we're at the point where season 6 drops off and ends with Negan lined up everyone, and he's saying, you know, eeny, meeny, miny. He's gonna kill someone.
He's gonna kill the cameraman.
He's gonna kill someone. It looks like he's gonna kill the cameraman, because every shot that there is, he's looking at the cameraman. I feel bad for this cameraman. He's gonna get it. And with his bat, and the name of the bat is
Lucille.
Lucille. Yes. And that's another significance of it too. If you've read the comics, I'm pretty sure you know Image Plus is doing this special where they have a little part of Negan's beginning, and in the past couple of issues, I think they're on part 6 or 7. But yeah, Image Plus magazines. It's like a preview book for comics that are coming up that are gonna release. I know you can still get your hands on some of them, so. If you don't know about that and you are into collecting the comics, or even if you want to know a little bit of Negan's beginning, that's a really cool insight to it. So what else is going on so far?
So
Ezekiel hasn't been, introduced. We have 2 towns right now. We have
that place they're at, the hilltop,
Hilltop and
the kingdom.
the Kingdom, which is going to be introduced. And we also have Alexandria. Alexandria is the home base. So overall, I'm excited. I said it like 20 times already, but I'm excited. He's excited. Everyone in the background scenes is excited for season 7. So, spoilers are going to happen now. As far as comic-wise, if you're current with the comic, obviously stay here. If you're not, well, first of all, who do y'all think is going to die? Put it in the comment section. Shout it out to yourself. Who do you think's going to die? I don't know. I honestly don't know who's going to die at this point.
I think it's either Michonne or Abraham.
Comic spoilers. 3, 2, 1. You had your warning. You had your warning. So, right now in the comic, we're dealing with Negan. We're dealing with Rick. First of all, in the Image Plus, series that I was talking about, it's talking about Negan in his beginning. So he has a wife. His wife is sick. He cares for his wife. His wife wants him to be happy. It's a really jacked up relationship. She has actually given him the liberty to cheat on her, and he doesn't want to. So he tries it, but it's just not the same, and it's a really messed up relationship. And at the end of the last one, it reveals, because through it doesn't say what her name is. And at the end of the last little excerpt, guess what her name is?
What? Lucille.
That's exactly what her name is.
Yes.
So the name of the bat is his wife, his old wife. And right now, obviously, we're dealing with the Whisperers. You know who the Whisperers are?
That's another group of people, right?
It's another group of people that's introduced in the comic. These people wear the skin of zombies. So, they tear off the face and put it on.
Like how they did with that one scene at the very beginning so they can get to the zombies?
Kind of, but they're a little bit more brutal. Their leader's name's Alpha, and the second in command, his name's Beta. This group is crazy. Honestly, they
pretend to be zombies and go to kill them?
Yeah, so they allow rape. So their thing is if you can't fend for yourself, then you're weak and you should die. So things that are different in the comic, obviously, at this point, Ezekiel's dead. He hasn't even been introduced in the show. Ezekiel's dead. Michonne and Rick were never a thing. Actually, Michonne and Andrea are a thing. For those of you who don't know and stayed around for the spoilers because y'all don't care about what's going on in the comic, or y'all just would like to know more. So Andrea never dies. And she's with Rick. She ends up with Rick. Did you know that?
No.
No. Okay, so
I
Andrea.
knew she was alive though.
Yeah, so Andrea ends up with Rick. And Ezekiel falls in love with, it's a tough relationship. Ezekiel and Michonne
Who's Ezekiel,
are actually a thing. Yeah, he works,
okay.
he's at the kingdom. He's the leader of the kingdom. So now in the comic, it's something called the Whisper War that's going on. It just started. Issue 1 of 6 of the special edition Whisper War just came out. If you're excited, if you're interested in what I'm saying right now, go and pick it up. I'm pretty sure there's copies, and especially since it's on issue number 1 of 6, you can see you still have that time to go get it. Negan, there's a time period in the comic that it skips. It skips years.
Oh yeah.
It skips years. So speculation is, are they going to do that in the show, or are they going to cover what skipped? Is he going to take that opportunity to, maybe fill in the blanks? Obviously, Glenn's dead, and the baby's name is. Do you know the baby's name?
Glenn.
No. In the comic, the baby's name's Herschel.
Herschel. Her dad.
It's a soft spot. Got me in the feels when I first read it. I was like, why gotta do that, Herschel? Anyway, so little Herschel's there. Maggie's running Hilltop, and the kingdom.
Do they have the Rick's baby in there?
Rick's
Judas?
baby?
Oh no, she fell on her, right?
She did.
Yeah, that's the
She
baby.
did a long time ago. So we have, and the kingdom is supposed to go to Michonne. and there's a lot of
Yeah, she
backlash there
owns it.
because a lot of the people in the kingdom, some of them are for her, but most of them, it seems like you get that feel that they're against her. It's making up to be an interesting story all around, even after this war that they're gonna have with the Whispers, and you know, obviously someone's gonna die. You know, someone's gonna die. So Negan, at this point, you don't know where he's coming from, but he wants to help Rick beat the Whispers. He leaves, and this is a big spoiler. He cuts off Alpha's head, brings it back to Rick, and says, "I want to help you." And, you know, everyone's real skeptical about it, and Rick's like, I don't know. Rick doesn't even trust him yet, you know, but he gives him that opportunity. He tells him, you know, you're not going to live inside the compound. We're basically going to give you the shack and enough to defend for yourself, but you still have to contribute. So, yeah, Negan, like a boss, goes, and he earns the Whisperer's trust, and right when he gets close to Alpha, slits her throat and cuts off her head.
That's her?
Yeah, Alpha is a her.
Okay,
Alpha
at least
is a
she's
her.
dead.
So, but Beta is super pissed. So he is out for revenge. It seemed like in the comic that, I mean, there's obviously he had a little love there with Alpha. Nothing, it didn't go anywhere, but you could tell that Beta liked Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he's enraged right now. He's like, no one will ever be Alpha. Because technically Negan is supposed to be Alpha, because the way they have the rules is whoever kills Alpha becomes Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of interesting things going on. And a person who's playing a key part, or not a key part, but someone who's really up and coming right now, is Dwight. Dwight is playing a huge role. He's in the show.
The guy with the face burnt.
Yeah, if you don't have a visual, but it's the guy with, you know, like he said.
It's Two-Face from Batman.
Yeah, secretly he's Two-Face from Batman. And I'm pretty sure there's a scene where Batman's gonna come swooping in, Walking Dead, and just start capping people.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And then he kills Beta.
Yeah. Anyway, Dwight is having a significant role in the comic right now. And it's interesting to see where he's going, because obviously he was in Negan's crew. He betrayed Negan.
Oh yeah, and then joined
and he joined Rick's crew. So with Negan back, obviously there's some hostility there between them. What do y'all think's gonna happen in the comic, in the
I
show?
think Dwight might kill Negan.
You think Dwight's gonna kill Negan? He had an opportunity to in the comic, and actually he wanted to, and they said no because Rick wanted him alive. But he was going to. What do you think's gonna happen? Leave a comment in the, what's it called?
The thing on the bottom.
What is the comment section down below? Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Tell us what you thought. Tell us what you thought. Tell us what you didn't like. Tell me what I can do different. I'm thinking about doing Walking Dead episode reviews. I don't know if that's how strongly that's gonna come out to be. If y'all want me to, let me know. I'll do it. I want to start getting weekly videos out, so that's coming to y'all. I'll have more special guests, not him in general. I'll have him back here and there if he wants to do it again. But, be expecting some inflow of people, sometimes by myself. With that being said, guys, until next time.
Headless horseman, Ichabod crane kick. Free yourself from the trap rap. I'm here to bring you back to the boom bap. All these rappers on the same shit. Headless horseman, Ichabod crane kick.
You have